Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and as you can tell from the title I'm here with another music update, mostly thrash metal this time around. Picked up some 2019 releases, some more Overkill and some more Testaments, so yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it here. I'm going to start with a little bit of a shout out because I actually got sent a gift from a fellow Australian YouTuber, Explosive Action, or Simon. He's mostly a movie-based channel, horror-based channel, but he's started to do some heavy metal updates. He's a CD and vinyl collector, and he's been picking up some really good stuff, so definitely check him out. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you're not already subscribed to him, which I'm sure a lot of you aren't. But yeah, he sent me a gift and I wasn't expecting this, so this was a really cool surprise. He sent me a copy of Death Race King from the Crown. Now these are a predominantly death metal band with some thrash elements thrown in for good measure, so really good stuff. And yeah, as I said, I wasn't expecting anything from Simon, so Simon, thanks a lot. This was an awesome surprise. I'd never heard of these guys before, so yeah, I knew nothing of this band when I opened the package, and yeah, put the CD on immediately, and this was a really awesome listen. Simon did recommend a couple of other albums for me to check out, which I have done so. Their latest album from last year, which I have ordered, that was also really good. But other than that, I don't really know too much about this band, so if anyone out there knows, definitely let me know if there's some other albums that I should be checking out from these guys. But yeah, I've never heard anyone talk about the Crown before, so I'm definitely keen to hear if anyone out there is familiar with these guys. But yeah, Simon, once again, thank you so much. This is a killer album. That's Death Race King from the Crown, so really awesome. The next two albums are releases from this year. Finally got these in. So the first one we have here is Exumer's latest album, Hostile Defiance. I'm a big fan of Exumer. I consider them to be pretty underrated in the world of thrash. And these guys have been around since the 80s. They've released a handful of other albums, and there's only one album from these guys that I don't like, so pretty consistent in my opinion. But yeah, Hostile Defiance came out this year, really good stuff, so if you haven't checked this one out, I definitely highly recommend it. The next one, these guys are a little bit more popular, I guess, and that's Death Angel's latest album, Homicide. Another killer album from Death Angel. I'm a big fan of these guys. My discography with them is a little bit lacking. I'm after the ever elusive and pretty rare Ultraviolence CD, but yeah, they've released a lot of good albums over the years. They've been around since the late 80s, so really awesome stuff right here. Homicide from Death Angel. The next album is an absolute classic, late 80s album from Sodom, Agent Orange. Now, other than this album, I'm not really too familiar with these band. I know they've been around since the 80s and they're still going, so I've got quite a lot of catching up to do. But I've been listening to this album for a while now online, so it was about time I picked up a physical copy, and it's definitely really awesome stuff. Yeah, this is a super well-known and popular album for good reason. This is a pretty thick digipack. Really nice release actually. It's a 2-discer, comes with the album and some live tracks. And yeah, really killer artwork on the discs here. So that's what the inside looks like. So yeah, really nice release. I don't really need to talk too much about this album because it is a thrash classic. So that is Sodom, Agent Orange. The next two albums, or the next three albums actually, are from Overkill, so I'm happy to finally add these into the collection. This is their 3 or more recent releases. So the first one we have here is White Devil Armory. This is an absolutely fantastic album. Really like this one a lot. So yeah, really good modern thrash. The next one we have here is Ironbound, which again, another absolutely phenomenal album. Sure, I don't really need to talk too much about these guys or these albums, because I'm sure everyone has heard of them, or at least this band before. And Electric Age, other fantastic album. So happy to finally add these into the collection, and I've got a pretty nice Overkill collection happening right now. So yeah, that's Electric Age. And to finish up the update, we'll finish off with some Testament albums. I'm getting back into collecting for these guys. I think I'm 2 albums away from pretty much having everything that they've released. I need to pick up a couple of their one compilation and 1 live EP, I believe. So yeah, that's really awesome. You guys know Testament, my favourite thrash band, and pretty much my favourite band period. So yeah, always like adding a couple more additions into my collection for Testament. So with that being said, I picked up another live album, live at Eindhoven. This is a recent reissue. So really awesome stuff right here. I'm sure I don't need to talk about Testament, because I'm sure everyone out there has heard of it, or at least you better of, because yeah, these guys are phenomenal. And this was a recent release. I think it just came out a few weeks ago, so really awesome. So I picked up another live album, live at Dynamo. Haven't listened to this one yet, but it's Testament, so I know it's going to be absolutely killer. So yeah, as I said, live at Dynamo, open air, from '97, and yeah, this just came out really recently, so another great addition into the collection right here. Anyway guys, that is it for my music update, my thrash update. Once again, Simon, thank you for sending me the album from The Crown. I really appreciate it a lot. And as I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys are not subscribed to Simon Explosive Action, his link will be left in the description box below. Alrighty, so that is it for this video. Let me know what you think of these albums in the comment section below. I hope you've enjoyed the update, and thank you for watching.